Hey guys, in today's video, we are going to talk about YouTube for indie artists. How to do it right and how you're probably doing it wrong. All the steps to doing YouTube right for independent artists coming up next. Hey guys, I'm Steve Freeman and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about how to do YouTube right for independent artists. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, please hit that subscription button. Make sure that you hit the bell icon next to it so that you're notified every time I upload a new video, and you can follow me across social media everywhere at the Steve Freeman. Now, as we get into it today, I want to talk to you about how to use YouTube properly for independent artists. I know that we've talked in previous videos about the barriers to reaching and engaging a larger fan base and bringing them into your content is probably the most important thing you can do as an independent artist. Let's face it, if you're not signed to a major label deal, then they're not spending the millions of dollars to put you in front of people. So that responsibility is up to you, the artist. One of the ways you can do that is YouTube. Now, for those of you that don't know, other than being an amazing platform for videos, YouTube is also second, only behind Google, their parent company, as the largest search engine on the internet. So yeah, a lot of people go to YouTube to watch how-to videos or any of the other various content that a lot of creators are putting up. But it's also the second largest search engine. So when people want to search for music, people want to search for artists, they're going to YouTube second, right after Google. And every day, increasingly more and more people are using YouTube to listen to music and discover artists over platforms like Apple Music and Spotify. So learning how to use YouTube properly as an independent artist could probably be one of the most important things you will do for your career in the future. That being said, I want to run over some steps to make sure that you as an independent artist are actually using YouTube properly. The first thing I want to go over is properly setting up your channel. You need to make sure that you have your channel artwork in the proper format and that it looks great, it looks professional. I've said this in so many videos and throughout my podcast. Just because you're an independent artist doesn't mean that your product has to sound independent or look independent. Put some time and thought and creativity into creating amazing looking channel art that captivates people when they get to your YouTube channel so that you look like a major label artist and that shows your potential fan base that you're taking your career as seriously as you expect them to. There's also a couple rules that you need to know about YouTube. Number one, it's important to make sure that you have your own custom URL. And in order to do that, you have to meet the requirement of having 100 subscribers on your YouTube channel. So short-term goals, make sure that you are aiming to achieve that goal of 100 subscribers so that you can get your own custom URL with YouTube. That makes it a lot easier to share around and bring people into your page to watch your content. The second goal you want to focus on is reaching 1,000 subscribers, because at the 1,000 subscriber mark, that's where you can actually monetize your channel and start to make money and revenue off of the views and ads that appear in those videos directly with YouTube and Google. So often as musicians and artists, we think of making music through streams on Spotify or selling our music or performing live. You also need to realize that if you're going to get into YouTube, there is a potential to make significant revenue. Once you hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, you can apply to YouTube to make your channel monetized. That way they put ads in front of, during, or after your videos, and they actually share that revenue with you. Who knows how much it can be? There's a lot of different stories out there, but you know as well as I do, there are a lot of people making a lot of money on YouTube. Why shouldn't you get your share? Especially if you're going to put in the hard work to do the videos, create the content, and upload them to your YouTube channel. Also, when setting up your channel, make sure that in the description below, you are putting all relevant links, whether that be your social media, whether that be a download to the song that you're performing that you've uploaded on your YouTube channel, and any other place that you want people to engage with you. Make sure that all of that information is located in the description below of all your videos. Something that I do is I create a notes section, and I have all of that pre-filled out so that I can just copy and paste. There's also a place in YouTube where you can set up defaults, where you can enter all of that information and it automatically populates in the description section of every YouTube video that you upload. I highly encourage you to do that because it saves time, so you're not copy and pasting, or God forbid, having to type in the description every time you upload a video. So there are 3 quick setup procedures that I'd like you to start following if you want to take YouTube serious as an independent artist. Put time, effort, and energy and creative passion into creating your channel art. Make it look professional. Set goals. First goal should be reach 100 subscribers so that you can get a custom URL for your YouTube channel. And a little bit long-term goal, aim for that 1,000 subscribers so that you can monetize your channel. The second thing I want to talk about is, and has been up for debate for a long time, and as a professional songwriter and producer, it sometimes is hard to say this, but when it comes to YouTube, I think it's very important to realize that quantity is more important than quality. Now, I'm not saying don't have quality videos. I want you to put as much creative input as you possibly can into your videos, making them look good, making them sound good. Quality is important, but listen to this. I think that quantity is actually more important because you as an independent artist trying to grow your fan base, the one thing that you can't afford to have happen is you send people to your YouTube channel and there's one video there. So they watch that one video and then they're on to something else. You need to have lots of content on your YouTube channel so that when you actually do get people to engage with you, they stay on your channel. And that can be a variety of things. You can start a vlog series about your journey as an independent artist. It can be the music videos that you upload. It can be various types of content. But I think the important thing you need to know, you need to realize and put into practice is don't just focus on putting up a video every now and then. I think you need to have a lot of videos and a lot of content on your channel. If you haven't started your channel already, I would say put this process into action about 30 days before you plan on launching your YouTube channel. Backlog content, create lots of content, then upload all of that content at once to your YouTube channel. So that when you do, again, point people to your YouTube channel and hopefully they go to view your videos or whatever content it is that you're going to put up. There's lots of content for them to watch so that they're not just coming, staying for 2 or 3 minutes for the video that you uploaded, and then they're off to somebody else. Engage your audience. And the only way to do that effectively is to have quantity. Yes, I want you to do quality. Quality is important. But make sure that you have a lot of content for people to engage with and not just 1 or 2 things. Now let's talk about types of content for your YouTube channel. I see a lot of you doing cover videos, and that's a great way to get discovered. But I want to give you a couple quick tips to make sure that you are doing this properly and you're doing it the right way so that there can be absolutely no backlash. Because one thing you don't want to have happen on your channel is you don't want to get copyright strikes. That's going to hurt you when you do get your channel monetized. You won't be able to earn that revenue if you are using copywritten material on your YouTube channel. So here's what I want you to do. Anytime you're going to do a cover song, make sure that you obtain the proper mechanical and/or compulsory license to actually perform that video, and especially if you're planning on monetizing your video or putting a copy of the single that you're doing the video for out for purchase or stream. You have to make sure that you obtain the proper mechanical and/or compulsory license to perform and make revenue from that song. If you don't know how to do that, the easiest and most professional way to do that is to go through a system called Songfile within the Harry Fox agency. All you have to do is visit harryfox.com, click on Song File, and then search for the song that you're looking for and follow the system and go through and pay for the mechanical and compulsory license. It's not that expensive, but you're making sure that you're covering all of your bases, that the songwriters, the composers, and the publishers that own the rights to the material that you are performing and selling and making money off of are getting their piece for being the owners of the copyright. Please make sure that you do that. Don't just cover a song and throw it out there. You have to make sure you've taken care of getting the proper mechanical and compulsory licenses before you do that. Second of all, when it comes to cover songs, I see so many of you late to the ball game, or behind the 8 ball, if you will. You want to do a cover of a song, so you're thinking there's a song out there that's really popular on the charts right now. It's out on the radio everywhere. It's a big video on MTV or VH1 or wherever you're watching videos. So you want to do a cover of it too. Here's the problem with that. That song's already saturated. So here's what I want you to do. And finding your song, your video, your cover video of a song that's already a hit right now, there's so many of them out there that you're going to get buried. So here's what I want you to do. Start looking at the Billboard chart for songs that are down in the 40s and the 30s that haven't made it into the top 20 or the top 10 yet, but that are on their way up the chart. Find those songs, do those songs, cover those songs, put those videos up on your YouTube channel so that as those songs rise up the Billboard charts and become more and more popular, your video is already there. And when it comes to YouTube's algorithm, they do prefer the first in method. So if your song was there before everybody else's in the creation date and upload date, it seems that YouTube tends to prefer those or suggest those videos more than videos that were created more recently that have something to do or attached or related to something else that's already out there. So don't keep covering songs that are hits right now. Go find the hits that haven't been yet. Look down on the charts, even down in the 70s and 80s, but that have bullets and that are rising up the chart, so that when that song does become a hit and people start searching for it on YouTube, they're going to find your video instead of somebody else's. Another very important part of growing your YouTube channel is consistency. And I know you've heard this from me time after time after time, but it is very important. You can't just upload every now and then or once a month, or you have to be consistent. If you're going to make YouTube a part of your overall promotion and marketing plan for you as an independent artist, you've got to be consistent with creating and uploading content. I would suggest, if you're just starting out, once you've done what we talked about earlier and have a backload of content and you upload that all at once, plan on uploading 2 to 3 times a week. That shows people that you're taking it serious and that they can count on you for new content constantly and consistently, and they will come back. So make sure that you're uploading a minimum of 2 to 3 times per week and really engaging the people that choose to subscribe to your channel. That also gives people that haven't subscribed to your channel yet a reason to subscribe. If they know that you're going to be putting up fresh and new content on a regular basis, they're more likely to subscribe to your channel and come back for all of the content that you're going to create in the future. The last thing that I want to talk about is leverage. Don't just count on YouTube to service your video to everybody and then all of a sudden you're getting millions and millions of views and everything's right in the world and you're a YouTube success story. That just doesn't happen that often. So plan to leverage your YouTube channel with other social media platforms. Every time you upload a video to your YouTube channel, make sure that you're sharing that out through Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, LinkedIn, every other social media platform out there. Make sure that you're pointing your audiences from other social media platforms that you've put so much work into coming and engaging with your content on YouTube. Ask them to subscribe to your channel. Make sure that they know that you've got a new outlet for new music and new content, and you bring those audiences from other social media platforms to your YouTube channel. Also, as a part of this, make sure that you learn how to use the YouTube Analytics dashboard. It will show you what time of day most people consume your content and what days most people consume your content. So that will give you an idea when you start being consistent about uploading 2 to 3 times a week. YouTube will literally tell you what is the best day and time for you to upload your content so that it gets the most interaction within the first 24 hours. That's important when it comes to YouTube because it serves as their basis in their algorithm for suggested videos. If your video has a lot of activity within the first 24 hours of upload, YouTube tends to suggest that video more often than those that didn't have very much activity. So if you're leveraging other social media outlets and platforms, and every time you upload a brand new video, you're telling all of those audiences to come over and consume that content on YouTube within the first 24 hours, that's going to help you. But also paired with that, YouTube Analytics will show you the best day and the best time for you to upload your videos to maximize the exposure within the first 24 hours, and that is so important. So to summarize, let's run back over everything we've talked about today. Number one, set up your channel. Make sure that your channel art looks great, it looks professional, and it's actually inviting people in. Also in your channel artwork, make sure you tell people who you are and what you're doing and when they can expect new content from you. Set goals. Set that first goal of reaching 100 subscribers so that you can have a custom URL on YouTube. Then set your eyes on the 1,000 subscriber mark so that you can monetize your channel. Think about quantity over quality. More content is better. Once you get people to your YouTube channel, you want to keep them there. You do that not by quality, but by quantity. If you're gonna do cover videos, again, make sure you visit harryfox.com, go through the song file system, and obtain the proper compulsory and mechanical licenses to perform those cover songs. If you are gonna be doing cover songs, don't do songs that are hits right now. Do songs that are going to be hits so that when those songs become hits and people are on YouTube searching for those songs, your video will pop up first because it's been there the longest. If you're going to be performing original songs, please make sure that you have registered all of your own original works with a performing rights organization, BMI or CSAC or ASCAP. It's important if you're going to make your work and your songs and your content public that you have your rights protected as a songwriter and or a publisher. Please register those songs before you upload them with your PRO. And if you're not currently a member or affiliated with a performing rights organization, please check out BMI or ASCAP. CSAC is invitation only. I am a CSAC songwriter. I love CSAC. Knock all of this out of the park so that you can get an invitation to CSAC. That's what I'll say. But until that happens, be sure and affiliate yourself with BMI or ASCAP to make sure that you and your songs are protected. Consistency. Make sure that you're uploading 2 to 3 times a week so that the people that you're asking to come to your YouTube channel and actually engage with you, they know they can count on you for new and fresh content on a regular and consistent basis. The last thing we talked about was leverage. Make sure that you are leveraging your other social media platforms and audiences and accounts with your YouTube channel. Let them know what you're doing on YouTube. Post everything that you're doing on your YouTube channel to your other social media platforms with links if possible to drive that traffic and those audiences from those platforms to your new YouTube channel. Learn how to effectively use the tools that YouTube gives you as far as analytics to know when you should be uploading your videos, what day and what time to maximize that exposure within the first 24 hours of upload. And YouTube does a great job in their analytics dashboard of giving you access to all of that information. YouTube is such a powerful platform, and I want to see each one of you utilizing it properly. Also, don't get discouraged. Growing any platform, social media or otherwise, is very difficult. But if you're an independent artist, you already know that you've got a hard road to hoe and a very steep mountain to climb. This is just another thing that you can add to your portfolio of showing that you are taking your career seriously and you want to get your content out there. YouTube is a very powerful tool, and it's a very powerful distribution outlet, and they're a very powerful ally in your journey to becoming a successful independent artist, but you have to do it right. Do it properly, put the time in to nurture and grow and develop this platform so that you can get your music out there. I wish nothing but success for all of you on the YouTube platform. Guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you liked it, be sure and hit the thumbs up button. And for more content like this, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscription button and make sure you hit the bell icon next to it so that you're notified every time I upload a new video, which is 3 times a week now. You can also join us every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Central live for the Steve Freeman podcast. If you're an independent artist, songwriter, producer, entrepreneur, you do not want to miss my podcast. I promise it will be one of the most valuable resources for you in the future. Guys, thank you for watching the video. And until next time, keep being creative, keep pressing the boundaries, and there's nothing wrong with being independent. See you next time.